We'll go ahead and get started. Good morning. Welcome to the third annual Quilts of Valor ceremony. My name is Elisa McKeag. I'm the new Director of Military and Vet Services here at Pima, and I'm honored to be amongst all these wonderful veterans and our awesome volunteers. We always appreciate an opportunity to recognize our veterans, and what a perfect occasion so close to Veterans Day that we're able to do that for both staff and faculty here at Pima. We would not be able to do that without this tremendous organization with Miss Bernadette Polly and her group of the Quilts of Valor, who have come here today to recognize and wrap these veterans in these exceptional quilts. And I just want to take a moment to recognize just the time and effort and quality that is put into creating these works of art. But more than they're a work of art, it's really the thought behind it and the idea of what those quilts represent that's so important. And I'm not going to get into it because I know Ms. Bernadette is going to tell us the story of how they came to be, and it's pretty exciting. I would like to take a moment to thank the Department of Mil Veteran Services staff for helping organize this, and of course, the volunteers that are here from Quilts of Valor that are making this possible. Especially the team here and all of you veterans that are going to be recognized this morning. So at this time, I'd like to introduce the Vice President of the Downtown Campus, Ms. Nina Corbin, who's going to offer us some remarks. Thank you. Of course. Oh my God.
Good afternoon. Can you hear me all right? Is this coming through? It is such a pleasure to be here with all of you today. Welcome to Pima Community College's downtown campus. If this is your first time here with us today, I'd like to invite you to look around the campus after our ceremony. This campus opened in 1974 in an old post office on the corner of Speedway and Stone, where our library is located right now, down at the other end of this building. Today, we utilize 15 buildings, including our brand new automotive and advanced manufacturing buildings. They just opened. If you have not been inside these buildings yet, please take a look around today. They are truly state-of-the-art, and we are very proud of this investment for our community. But for today, please know that my heart is with all of you. We are each better for and touched by our service members. My own father was a Navy veteran. My very favorite uncle, my Uncle Bill, who I'm so fortunate to have in my life, spent time in the Hanoi prison during the Vietnam War. So I've seen very firsthand how that service can affect an individual and a family. So very much I want to tell you that I'm personally touched by our service members, and I thank you for your service and for being here with us today. We are honored to have you as part of the Pima Community College family. After an assignment with the military, it can sometimes be difficult to reacclimate to a civilian lifestyle. It is my hope that Pima Community College is a welcoming place and is helpful to each of you in that transition. As the campus vice president, I advocate for our veteran services and all the work that we do with our students. And I strive to help Elisa and her wonderful team in making sure that our students are successful as veterans or service members and students. Before we continue, I'd like to begin by acknowledging that today's events are held on the ancestral lands of the Tohono O'odham Nation and the Pasquayaqui tribe, and that all of our college's facilities are located on the ancestral lands of the indigenous people of our region. What an honor it is for me to be here during our Quilts of Valor ceremony. Today is a day of reflection and a day to celebrate your service. It is each one of you that has made a selfless decision to sacrifice much for our freedom, and I am grateful to your service. A Quilt of Valor is awarded to you today for your service, and we at Pima Community College are so proud of your service, your dedication, and the continued impact that you are making on our community. I would also like to thank the Quilts of Valor group for having handmade with such love and commitment and dedication these quilts. So much appreciation goes to you, as I know it is a labor of love for our veterans. Thank you for your commitment to honoring our veterans and active service members. So welcome again for being here, and now I will pass it on to Bernadette. Thank you so much.
Well, good morning again, and thank you all for being here. As you know, Quilts of Valor was established by Catherine Roberts because her son was in Iraq in 2003. She had a dream about a soldier, not specifically her son, and this soldier was comforted by a quilt. Being a quilter, she decided that her group could give quilts to men and women that returned from war, and they thought, yeah, we can do that. So her quilt group started doing that. Well, what do you think happens when one quilt group sees another quilt doing something? That's exactly what happened. So today we have about 600 quilt groups in every state in our nation. There's about 10,000 of us. One thing we like to do is this, and I'm really guilty. My nickname growing up was Blabbermouth. So I'm not going to do that to you today, because the important thing is those of you that are here today to be honored, and that's what's really important. What I want you to know, those of you that came today, right here, you that are here today, that we're going to come up, we're going to show you the fruits of our labor, which sometimes we cry and have big fits about. I'm one of them. And wrap around your shoulders is done with love and honor. Many of us have had military experience through our family. My dad was World War II, Korea, and Vietnam. So I know about this, as some of my quilters do also. What I was thinking when I looked over the list that wonderful Raphael puts together, your dates of service tell me what you did for us. Here I am, worried about what we've done for you, that it looks okay, and then look what you did for us. She spoke earlier about when Pima College started, and look how it's grown. Why do you think it's grown? Because the community wanted it to grow. It's credible. It needs to be here. They want it to be here. And why could they do that? Because they could vote that it could be here. And it's what you did that enable them to do that. Another thing, one of my members goes pretty often to pick up her grandchildren on Wednesday when they have early out. She has the freedom to do that for her son and daughter-in-law because of what your service did. She has the freedom to do that. So we're here to honor you for making our lives better, making our lives stable. And we know that. And we're really, really grateful. And we want you to have this honor. And I promised I'm not going to keep doing this because I promise you I know how. So, the way this will work, your name will be called Raphael, wonderful Raphael. Let me tell you, that poor guy, he's going to be so happy this is done. No more emails, no more calls, not until next year. And so you'll come up, see your quilt, you'll be wrapped, sit down, and then our brand new member who's really working on a quilt top that's going to be fabulous, Betty, will hand you a pillowcase, and then you'll sit down, and then you're not finished. You have to stand back up here again for a group picture, which you're going to love, and then Cheryl will read the certificate to you, so then you'll be totally official. So that's the scoop today. Let's get it going.
Good morning, everyone, and what a good day it is. Family and friends, thank you all for coming, and colleagues, thank you for coming to support our recipients today. Recipients, I know you must be very excited. I know I was last year when I was in your seats. So let's go ahead and get the show on the road. I know everyone will be excited to see what beautiful and quilts that were made, and everyone is so excited to see what beautiful designs. As you all see, they are all very unique. They're all very beautiful. And as mentioned, they're all made full of love for everything that you have done for this country. So make sure you take honor and pride in the quilts that you will be receiving today. So we'll go ahead and get started. We're going to go alphabetical down the rows. And as Bernadette mentioned, you'll come up, take the picture, sit down, and then once everyone's done, we'll do the group photo and the group reading of the certificate. So first, David Allegria. Robert Badia. Missy Blair. Martín de León. Lydia DeYoung. Jeffrey Holiday. Ryan Luke Cruz. Abelardo Monreal. Andrew Padilla. Joseph O'Hanlon. Arturo Tafoya. Alex Torres. Can we get all the recipients back up on stage for the reading of the certificate as well as the group photo?
honored veterans, the Quilts of Valor Foundation wishes to recognize you for your service to our nation. Privilege to do so. Though we may never know the extent of your sacrifice to protect and defend the United States of America, we award this Quilt of Valor as an expression of gratitude from a grateful nation.